In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
the deadline tomorrow. Steve-O, it's the deadline tomorrow. Are you excited, man? Are you excited, man?
I am indeed, yes. Let me just change my settings. I've just realised the one thing to change my settings to this. And yes, I'm very, very excited for tomorrow. I don't know how to describe it, to be honest with you. I'm setting my team, as everybody saw. Well, if you saw the members video, you saw the members video. If you didn't, you didn't. But I'm set. It's annoying because there's the odd person that I'm just a bit about, in the sense of, are they actually going to start? But
I thought it was locked, Steve-O. I thought your team was locked.
No, that's what I mean. It is locked.
Okay.
But there's two players which, essentially, there's one player in the team, Saka, which I'm a bit like, is he actually going to start? But I'm 90% confident that he will play tomorrow.
Then he'd be fine.
And then it's, But yeah, my team, I'm sorted. I'm more excited about us streaming all day tomorrow. I genuinely cannot wait for your stream between 9 and 11, which unfortunately, I'm not going to be available to watch, but I will be listening in at some point. And then, obviously, then I'm taken over to do the Arsenal-Fulham game. And then it's later that evening, the big one, Liverpool versus Leeds. But to be honest, I'm more excited about this piece of paper, Jason, the envelope. The envelope. I had G-Wiz last night. Oh, yeah, mate. He can't. He's got to stick to his own bloody game. I don't think G-Wiz quite understood the point of this envelope here. This envelope here is just essentially me, what I think Jason is going to end up doing. That's all it is. It's not anything to do with me countering his plans. It's just a bit of fun to work out what I believe Jason will end up doing by 11 o'clock, and it will be revealed tomorrow.
What I'll end up doing? What do you mean end up doing? That kind of sounds like an action. More...
Because you've been saying X, Y, and Z, and A, B, and C, and I think you're going to do E, F, and G. I think you're going to do specific things, and I'm excited to see what you do personally. Personally, I'm excited to see it. And like I said, it's all written down here. And at 11 o'clock, whatever time I'm on live, I will show the audience what it is, and I'll find out what you've done by obviously 5 to 11, because I'll be in my car driving home when you're live. So I'll hear like the last half an hour or so, hearing the panic from everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun and everything.
I'm pretty calm. I'm pretty collected. I'm not even worried about game week 1. Because normally it's, it's not all about the one game week, is it?
No, it's not.
It's not all about the one game week. So yeah, just get your team sorted, guys, and be happy with it. By now, you should be pretty much set on what you're going to do. So just calm yourself down. Don't panic. Don't look at other people's drafts, because when you do that, that's when you start to freak out, isn't it, Steve-O?
Yes, it is. Yes, I completely agree.
Yes, yeah. But yeah, whose team's on the screen at the moment? Mine. It's my team.
Yeah, your team. Yeah.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
To be honest, is it the same one that you had up yesterday? I'm assuming the one with Salah in, the player that you don't have any faith in, but you're gonna pick him anyway. Yeah, that team. Yeah, makes sense. I'm assuming it's the same team. Like I said, I can't see anything up on screen, so
I need Semi-Sweet Potato to come on to Discord. Let me know why I can't log into the.
Oh yeah, he said on the chat that he's aware of the problems, and just towards near the top somewhere, he's actually explained everything. So you do not panic.
Oh, he's here. Semi-Sweet Potato is actually in on Discord. So give me Semi. You there?
Yeah,
man?
Hi. Okay, it seems like the web host itself is having issues. We're just waiting for the admin to get with some debugging. If you guys could potentially push the predictions towards the end of the show, because this could take potentially a while. I just want you guys to be aware. Don't freak out about it.
No worries. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Cheers, dude. Yeah, just come back into the main room when you got more info. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool,
Thanks.
dude. No worries, mate. Thanks.
think it should say welcome as members to Blue and Eric Bornson.
Right, Blue and Rolando have become members. So thank you to Rolando. He became a member. We've got Amandillon has been a member now for 10 months in a row.
Hey!
Eric Bjornsson has become a member. Geordie Kev has become a member. Gabriel Derop has now been a member for 3 months in a row. Firetog has been a member now for 10 months in a row.
Yay!
Jomper.
I haven't seen any of the money though.
What's this? We got anyone else? No one else recently. But we've got Leland Edwards, Ramsey Sinclair. Oh, here we go. We've got Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders FPL's become a member along with Dre's Era. How you doing, man? Brilliant. Hello to you guys. Nahal in the chat. We've got questions already. Barnes and Suchek or St. Maximin Pereira? Which one?
Oh, ASM and Pereira easily. Leicester are useless. West Ham are absolutely waste of space.
Yeah, go with the ASM Pereira picks there. I think I might have Jamie Vardy in my team come game week 1. What do you think, Steve-O?
Oh, you were saying it last night. What was the line again? I can't specifically remember the line, but words to the effect of, are we going to see Jamie Vardy score against West Brom? Are we all going to be seeing Vardy with 2 goals while Salah and Aubameyang are blanked? And the answer is, maybe. Leicester have been absolutely useless, and I'd rather do our predictions now because I want to actually talk.
I know, Steve-O. It's fine. It's just the stars of a line. There's called Sod's Law. The moment we want to get the predictions going, the website host decides to pull the plug. But I mean, ultimately, we could just still do them, and I can write them down.
I'll just say this. Actually, that's a very good point, actually, regarding the predictions. So one of the reasons why I love doing the predictions is because of what Michael Swedlin said about the history. I absolutely love it. Well, unfortunately, this week, I can't really do much with the history because all the popular players are playing teams they've never, ever played before. However, a bit of a trivia quiz regarding Liverpool versus Leeds, which everybody can get involved with, including obviously yourself, Jason, which I'm looking forward to asking that question. But I can do the history for one of those popular players who to captain, but I'm not going to reveal who that is until we start doing the predictions. But it is one of the more popular captaincy picks, and trust me, you're going to be loving it when I reveal the specific history for that individual player. But yeah, I'm. Are you excited for the deadline stream tomorrow? Because it seems like every other stream on the planet seems to be doing a deadline, all coming out the woodwork.
So I want to say hello. Right, yes, I am. But I want to say hello to people watching us on Twitch. So Forever Awakening watching us on Twitch. Ivan tuning in on Periscope. And the millions and millions tuning in on YouTube. And the 1 or 2 that's tuning in on Facebook. Hello to you. But yeah, I am looking forward to... hang on, sorry. Right, okay. Just reading the semi-sweet potatoes update there. Right, so basically, tomorrow morning is going to be a first for me. I don't think I've ever streamed at 9 a.m.
No, good point. Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see how many people join us on our journey towards the deadline. I'm probably going to spend a lot of time in Discord bouncing around the channels there, listening to the carnage. But I mean, essentially, it'd be cool to get some guests on and hear their panic in their voices as they're undecided towards the deadline. Have a little counter, a countdown timer in the bottom right hand corner in red, flashing like like just to add to the
you did that last year, didn't you? It was amazing.
Just to add to the suspense as well. But Facebook gaming. What do I think about Burke? I think he is a Burke. Hello, FPL Anderson. No, but in serious, Sheriff, I don't think much of him, to be honest with you. His stats are very underwhelming, and he's a good bench fodder. 335 people watching, only 61 likes. Come on, lads, says Dino Bino in the chat. That's a very good segue into an important part of the show. For ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to the channel, we are on a road trip to 5,000 subscribers. We want to try and get to 5,000 subscribers before Gameweek 1 commences. We are now, I believe, last time I looked, we were 106 or 156 subscribers away. Now, some of the craziness.
If Andy Let's Talk FPL can get 10,000, I'm sure we can get 100.
Yeah.
100 new subs.
We can get 100 subs. If you get 100 subs, Steve-O will not go to sleep tonight, and I'll take over him at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
You need 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Okay. What's this here about we've had another super chat, Steve-O. What is going on here?
Yeah, you made a lot of money last night. I want money. Let's get more money.
You'll get more money.
Scrounge.
We'll get one payout. We'll have one payout this month. One more payout than me. What's this here? Al-Sek-B, thank you ever so much for that subscribe. Let's have a quick look here. Let's see what's been said in the chat.
Are you going to read out the super chat? Or?
I am, sorry, but I'm trying to multitask. Any news on Lewis starting? He's not trained with Newcastle United. There is not, I've been working, but I don't think there's been any concrete news on Lewis. I don't know, is your honest answer. This team, take this team on the screen with a pinch of salt. This is just one of the teams that I've just put together just to throw Steve-O off the trail, okay? So don't worry too much about that. But thank you for the subscribes, guys. It's much appreciated. We've got Suman in the chat, Shrenik, Steve C, Kevlar. I'll have a look at that team before I go to bed tonight. Well, are you trying to say it's boring? Maka9, The Don, Jack Bowes, Dillagaff's in the chat too. I've just realised as well what Dillagaff means. Do you know, Steve-O?
Dillagaff?
Yeah,
no,
do you
don't know.
Do I look like I give a...
Oh, F, yeah, good.
Yeah, there we go. Salah Ahmed is in chat. We've got Dejo Shiman. We've got Dino Bino, like we earlier on said. Kieran Burke, no relation to Oliver. We've got SN, rate this team. What, the one that's on the screen? No, I'm good, thanks. Why no Manchester players, says Dylan Armstrong.
Yeah, come on, Jason. They're blanking, but why no?
Why don't I have KDB in my team, Steve-O? Why don't I have him in my team? What's going on? God's sake. Just signed up for the Invitational League, says FPL Anderson in the chat.
Good lad.
Oh, it's gonna get hot. It's gonna get steamy. It's gonna get spicy. There's gonna be some real rivalries, and I'll tell you now, Steve-O, there's going to be insane prizes for people that are gold members on the website. It's going to be cool. I've got some things I'm planning. All right, got some things that I'm putting together piece by piece. So that'd be like a jigsaw puzzle. Going to trickle them in every couple of weeks just to keep you guys guessing. But what do you think on Havertz? Says SN in the chat. Quality. Another quality signing for a Chelsea team that look like they're going to be title contenders. Invitation deadline is tomorrow. That's not true.
I thought it
Dunk
was.
25. No, there's a timer on the website, Steve. Do you ever go on the website?
No, I don't. Apart from to predict.
There's a timer on the website. If we quickly have a look, we can see that there's 4 days and 2 hours left.
You said it longer then, right? Okay.
No, I told you from the beginning, man. That was the deadline. You were like, yeah, okay. Just goes to show that you don't listen to me, Steve-O, doesn't it?
I thought we agreed that it was on the date, so it doesn't matter. Don't worry. 4 days after.
I mean, we can change it. That can be changed if you want to.
Hopefully,
it bother me.
Hopefully, number one in the world at the time thinks, oh yeah, I'll join in. still got days in or whatever. But,
number one in the world.
In all seriousness, this team up on the screen at the moment, Jace, I've got it in front of me, and I think that looks brilliant. Genuinely, I think it looks excellent. There's nothing wrong with it. I can't see. It's safe. It's about as obvious as it gets. There's nothing wrong with it.
What, apart from
Jamal
Lewis might not play? I might have to get someone else in that 4.5 spot.
Well, yeah, apart from like bits and pieces, but it's a solid team.
The price point, I think the price points are pretty decent.
Yes.
I was toying with the idea of Harry Kane in there instead of Son. I would love to have got Kane and Havertz in, but it's just like you just can't do it. Not without getting rid of one of Aubameyang and Salah. But hey, you know me and my loyalties to Salah. It can all change come a few hours' time. So, oh my life, what's going on here? Right, Dereco is donated £10. Whoa, that's a box of donuts for Steve-O when he... And
I'm afraid it's not. It's 14 quid.
Flipping out. So pumped for this season, especially because the Chelsea signings.
Yeah.
Dereco being a Chelsea fan. Well done, Dereco. Your team know how to do business in the transfer market. Congratulations. And they are going to do well this season. I really do think that. Thank you so much for that £10 donation, dude. Appreciate that. That'll go to my shed fund. For those of you who don't know, I am looking to... At the bottom of my garden, this is exclusive news, right? At the bottom of my garden, there's an area of land that's like reserved for a shed. But it's not just an ordinary shed. It's going to be the Elite FPL studio. And in that shed, we'll have a nice... I've got it pictured in my head. It's going to have a nice like bit of decor. Got some fabricated graphics going in there. This is like a few months away yet, of course. And then it's going to have like some nice cool lighting. I'm going to make a set, Steve-O, in the shed. What do you think of that?
I think it's amazing. Send me money so I can do it.
You got a garden?
Yeah. Send me $5,000 and we'll get on with it. I'll happily do it.
Dunk25, thank you so much for that $1.99 donation. Guys, all bad languages.
We could make $5,000.
Keep it going, guys. Keep going.
Forget 5,000 subscribers. I want to make £5,000.
I'll build it tomorrow. I'll do a live stream. I'll literally do a live stream. I will get the camera and I will put it in the garden and I'll just literally build a shed. God. Stevie Goddard's in the chat says, my shed is 18 foot by 12 foot. All leather chairs, lights, a heater, and no women. Well, sounds like you got yourself a bit of a man cave there, dude. But I something like that would be quite nice. Someone send a donation my way, says the Don in the chat. Keep liking and subscribing, guys.
I'm going to pick something up your team. Son, I thought you were avoiding Tottenham like the plague. Salah, he's in there. I thought you were not necessarily avoiding him, but you don't trust him.
This isn't my Gameweek 1 team, Steve. This is a team that I've put together just to throw you off. This is what you call the diversion. This is the smoke to the mirrors, Steve-O. This is another donation. Salah Ahmed donated £2 through Super Chat. Tips for what's this? Steve-O, do you want to answer this question? Tips for...
Read.
I know, I keep losing it. It keeps going. Tips for a 5 to 6 million midfielder. I have Almiron, St. Maximin, Pulisic and Aubameyang. Tips for 5 to 6 million midfielder.
Honestly, Pereira or that Diangana of West Brom.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Pereira,
preferably.
Saka, maybe?
Who? Saka? I mean, ironically, I've got him, but...
Don't get him because I've got him.
For 5.5 or 6, honestly, West Brom's fixtures are looking juicy. I think that, you know what, Leicester, Everton, Chelsea's the hard one. So those first 7 fixtures, I think they'll do all right. And like I said, the promoted teams, they will try and get as many points as they can in the opening 10 fixtures, especially if they got easy ones. They're not that difficult. And this Pereira's going under the radar, Jason. He really is. And this Diangana, now admittedly, here we go. It's been, 21 minutes, and I'm going to say him. Planet FPL, their correspondent, said that Diangana and Pereira look like they could be absolute bargains this season. And you know what? I think Drezeira was banging on about Diangana last night. West Ham, they were annoyed that they've got rid of him.
Gee Whiz has got him as well.
I I think those two are people sleeping on them. But again, people like myself and you will just say, well, they're a wait and see how they perform. But if you've really got 5.56 and you can spend it on anybody you want, those two are worth a shout. They really, really are with those fixtures. I think, why not? Pereira specifically, I think. Go for it. The talisman of West Brom. Throw him in. Happy days, done. Any more money? I'm sure. Wait, before I'm sure someone will complain and go, I tuned in yesterday and I think it's disgusting that you two, all you bang on about is asking for money. Oh, shut up. It's a laugh. It's called having a laugh. Crying out loud. Shut the up.
Welcome to our show, guys. If you're just joining in for the first time.
What was the word they were saying last night? Not hostile. What was the word they were using for you?
I was a bit savage. I was a bit savage. That was it. You know, I was just a bit...
That's savage, is it? Lily Savage.
I was just Lily Savage. I was literally... All I was doing was just giving my opinion. I wasn't being savage. I mean,
I agree.
It was just...
When I was listening to last night's show, I was like, why aren't people having a go at Jason in the sense of you were saying X, Y, and Z? And I'm thinking, right... That's Jason's
nasty balls. Thank you for that $2.99, mate. You don't have to donate, guys. Honestly, we're just having a laugh.
Thank you. He said was that nasty balls? So I'm not reading the chat.
Yeah.
He said he's going to win the Invitational League. Stuff.
Well, there you go. That's a good return on investment, then, isn't it?
But to know, and like Crazy Jack, for example, come on the stream, and he was trying to fight back, and I'm just thinking, Crazy Jack, you can say whatever you want, and you're just like, yeah, I suppose, yeah. Yeah, you are right, Jace. Don't bow down to Jace. Don't bow down to me. Tell us your piece. Tell us the... I love Crazy Jack's reasoning as to why he's got Meslier and whoever else he had in his team. And he just seemed to be backing down. I'm thinking, get a pair of nasty balls and just stand up for yourself. You know, it's great. This is what I love. And honestly, like I said, all tomorrow, all these people saying that I'm doing a bench boost. Gameweek 1, wildcard game. I can't wait to see that. Who's going to be saying that, Jason, tomorrow when it's all locked?
When all the proverbial hits the fan, we'll find out who's got the minerals and who's the mouse. I mean, literally, it's going to be. It's all the big I ams going out there going, oh yeah, I'm going to use this, I'm going to do this, but you know they're going to do some crazy stuff, but. It can all change come the deadline. They can all panic and go back to template. And there we go. Crazy Jack's in the chat. Fight me.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, here he is. Yeah.
Get the ring up. Let's get it set up. Do we think Everton are overlooked? Been listening to Fantasy Football Scout. Thoughts, Jason and Steve-O. Do I think Everton are being overlooked? I don't think they're being overlooked. I think I've seen a few drafts with them in, but normally Calvert-Lewin or... Dinya's been banded out a little bit, but personally, I think we have to go on experience. And with Everton, it's always best to err on the side of caution. I'm not going to go out there. I'm not going to go out on a limb and say get in Everton players because they've just signed some quality midfielders. However, what I would say is to make a judgment after a game week 1 and game week 2, and then assess. I think you'd be better off doing that. But if you are the sort of maverick player that can see something that others can't, then by all means bring him in and reap the possible rewards that Calvert-Lewin can get you. I personally, James Rodriguez I've got no interest in James Rodriguez at the moment as a fantasy asset. Whoa, 700 viewers, Paulie says in the chat already. We're barely 30 minutes into the stream. Hello, everybody.
Can we get 1,000? Tweet us. Tweet about
Can we get 1,000? Tell your mum, tell your dad, tell your dog, tell your cat. If we can just share it on the Twitter sphere as well. We're going to milk the hell out of this stream tonight, guys. We've already milked the hell out of the super chat. My shed's half built. We've got let's hit the like button, says Drazera. What about Lundstrom? Samir, you got a time machine? Are you going back to 2019? Thoughts on Vardy? Vardy is a great pick for Az. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I think he will do well. However, there are arguably more exciting picks in at slightly lower price points as well. The likes of Ings and Werner straight away come to mind. I'm not going to read that out and out, Anderson. They're all here to learn about your shed, Jason. Yeah, so the shed, right? I'm looking at about a 12-foot by a 10-foot shed, and then it's going to have to be insulated. And then I'm going to have to work out where we're going to put the studio. So going to have to mount the camera and the tripod in one corner, and then we're going to have a bit of floor space, bit of room, a bit of natural light coming in with a bit of LED lighted as well, bit of mood lights, and then have a big Elite FPL kind of logo, contour cut on a bit of, say, 5mm Foamex backed onto maybe some aluminium plates. And then we can have it like back illuminated. So we can have a bit of green. Maybe we could have a bit of green LED lighting. That would look pretty sick, wouldn't it, Steve-O?
Just to spoil
just nod your head,
the fun, I've got some good news. Unless I'm completely mad, the website is up and running. I just logged in and it was all fine. So
okay, let's see if it works.
Hopefully it does. And just to let everybody know, it's in the waiting room. We're going to pick someone at random to predict the scores along with myself and Jason, for a bit of fun, basically. And you guys will be able to find out what the history suggests the score will be, a bit of history into what happens, the most common factor that happens in these particular fixtures that will be happening. And I also have, like I said, I've got a bit of a trivia quiz for everybody, including obviously Jason, regarding the Liverpool-Leeds game. Even when I saw this, the answer, I was quite like, oh my goodness. So yeah, and I'll also be revealing the best captaincy option, although to be fair, all the favoured captaincy options have never ever played against the supposed teams apart from one or two players, and it's completely pointless because it's been so long ago apart from one particular player, so it's a bit invalid really. But all up and running, Jace.
Carry on, Steve-O. I'm trying to remember my password.
Well, let's do a Davey FPL and let's just read out some questions. One Rovers Charlie saying, history is back, go with the history, unlike Steve-O. Well, I'll be going with the history this season, I can assure you with that. Well, certainly for the first half of the season. Who shall I start, says Chris Oydike. Traore, Rodrigo, or St. Maximin? Ooh, St. Maximin. Do I think Havertz will start? Edster says. Yes. Thoughts on Dendonka? Waste of time. Absolute waste of time. Happy Dude Geneva. Thank you for the membership there. Well, you're already a member, but thank you for that. Who would you triple captain this week if you had to choose one? Werner. If I had to. Werner. Is it okay to go lightweight in forwards with Wilson, Bamford and Mitro? Scrap Bamford. He's an absolute waste of space. Absolutely useless. I'd rather get in Brewster. He'll get more points and he'll only be coming on for a couple of minutes for Liverpool if he ever does. Dylan Greer, please help. Callum Wilson or Antonio? Wilson. Random junkie. Pulisic reverts. Pulisic, but Havertz is probably going to play. Right, are we in now? Are we in?
We're in, man. We're in.
Kinyanju Kamau. Hello, Steve-O, Jason, and everybody. Hello. Zena Fernley Egan. Yes or no? Yes. Go for it. Jason, let's go.
Yeah?
That's all I've been waiting for all day.
Right, hang on then. Hang on. Oh, where's this large graphic? Here we go. 2 seconds. This is what I live for, ladies and gentlemen. This is all I live for right now. Let's quickly go to that. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. We can get rid of this. Why is that on there? I do not know. Don't know why that's there, but okay. And yeah, so... Well, talk amongst yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I've got it up anyway. It's working, but it's not working, if that makes sense.
Well, at least we've got it up. At least people can see what it is. So
yeah, this is it. It's up. It's up. It's up. Right. So, Crystal Palace, Southampton.
Well, hold on a minute. We're going to bring in a caller. Come on. We need to bring in a caller to get them to help us. They can predict along with us. You can pick a caller at random, Jace.
You do that while I do this. There you go. You pick
All right,
a caller around.
let's bring on Crazy Jack because he said fight me. No, not specifically directed at me, not specifically directed at you, but let's bring him on for the prediction. Then we'll have a conversation.
Go on then.
I can't bring him on because I'm on my laptop and it's impossible for me to drag it down. So you'll have to.
Oh my God, I've got to do everything myself, haven't I? Here we go. There you go. Crazy Jack, good evening. You're live on the stream and you want to fight me.
Bite me.
Crazy Jack, what's going on?
Unmute yourself. It's simple. You know how to do it. Oh, we're not having a Vince Chapman moment here, are we? It's all going pear-shaped the second they bring him on.
It's all gone Pete Tong.
Ah, Jace, let's bring on someone else.
People are like tuning in for the first time wondering, what are these two clowns doing? I'm like, well, trying to manage a live stream. I think we'll bring on...
I just realised, sorry. Hello.
Ah, there we are. There's the voice.
I thought my mic was unmuted then. Sorry about that. Apologies. Hello. How are we?
Hello.
1 day to go. Well, less than 1 day to go now. Are you excited? Are you sticking with Meslier?
Yes.
Excellent.
There's no question about it.
Good.
Yeah.
I like the thought process. Your team sounded
good luck,
excellent
mate.
yesterday.
Good luck. See you next season.
No. Like, it's as simple as that. Before the fixtures came out, how many Leeds defenders were you picking? Because you knew about...
I was picking one.
Because you knew how strong they were. You knew they were going to be good.
I knew they were cheap.
Man, Leeds are going to be beasts, honestly. Meslier is going to be... Mate, Southampton are not a good defensive team. It's just Ings or nothing. Like,
right, okay, but they can score goals.
Yeah, but McCarthy's not going to score goals for you. I'm talking about a goalkeeper now. Like,
yeah, but Leslie is going to concede.
Mate, you're just looking at the first game. It's long term.
I agree.
You just got to look beyond that. Like, if you look at the first four, like, I could see 2 clean sheets. And if you could say you get 2 clean sheets out of 4, bear in mind you're playing against Liverpool and Man City, that's a good thing.
Dude, look, I'm not making this into a debate because you're not right, I'm not right until...
Oh no, I'm right.
3 weeks or 4 weeks time. Oh, if you think you're right, then go with it, man. And then I will literally apologize to you live on air for getting it for offending your team. Okay,
in game week 38.
But I am so convinced that I am in the camp of sensibility that I feel like I don't have to worry about it. You're
sticking with them all season, aren't you, Crazy Jack?
Yeah, you sound like a sheep. You sound like a sheep there, Jason. Just following the group.
No, believe me, I'm not.
Go with McCarthy because everyone's picking him.
Well, I haven't gotten with anyone yet.
Nah. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, yeah, Meslier's long term. Like I knew before going into the playoffs, my goalkeeper was either going to be the Brentford goalkeeper, but he didn't get to go up, so it was going to be Leeds next because I know what Leeds are capable of. They are a defensive team, and they're going to body. When I say body, they're going to be strong at the back. I know they haven't got Bamford up front. That means they could be even better, but for now, they are a defensive team. They're going to be like Sheffield. They're going to be like Wolves. That's what you're going to expect. They're going to be like Burnley.
Is Meslier going to be your new Lacazette?
No. I reckon that'll be Brewster.
How many goals does Meslier have to concede before you decide that you need to move on?
What?
How many points? How many points would you be happy with over? So an average of what? 3-4 points? You'd be happy with, of course.
For this game week?
No, for like no, mate. It's not just game week 1.
Okay.
That's what you keep telling me over and over again. It's not just game week 1. How many points over the next 6 game weeks on average does Meslier need to have for you to not consider chipping him out?
Out of the next 6?
Yeah.
What, you say like 6 is the maximum he's going to get, or like average now you're talking about?
I'm on about like an average. Like what's the threshold in your mind? Or are you of the mindset that, hang on, I'm not playing the game that way. He's in my team as long as he's fit. As long as he's fit, he's in my team. I'm never going to consider getting him out.
Yeah.
That's how you feel.
If I'm looking at the if I'm looking at the first six, Liverpool, I'm looking at clean. I'm not looking at a clean sheet. I'm looking at save points. Fulham, I'm expecting a clean sheet. Sheffield, clean sheet. Man City, save points. Wolves, either way. Aston Villa's clean sheet. If I'm looking at that first six, I'm looking at
2 or 3 clean sheets.
Two or three clean
Mate,
sheets.
I'm telling you now. I've got a feeling that there's going to be very little clean sheets game week 1. And
Why
I
are
think
you
you're
so...
going to. I'm just saying. I just think that this idea of yours is going to backfire, man. I've just got this fire. There's this feeling inside. I can't just sit there and go, yeah, I can see that. It's a really good idea, mate. Like, I just have to give my opinion, and I don't like it. It's not personally. I'm not personally attacking you as a person. I'm just saying I don't like your team.
That's fine.
It's nothing. That's it, man.
It's an opinion. That's fair enough.
Exactly.
Like I believe Southampton aren't going to do well. I think Mitrovic is a waste of time, but people disagree with it. That's fair enough.
Why do you think Mitrovic is a waste of time? I want to question
because he plays with an awful team. Fulham are very lucky to get up to the. I reckon Fulham are very lucky to get into the Premier League this year. It should have been Brentford, but on the day, Fulham just did better. Like the goalkeeper had an off game. So I reckon Fulham are very lucky to get into the Premier League this year.
Despite being the talisman, good fixtures for Fulham.
I reckon you'll get the odd goal or two, but like I would rather have that money for more established teams.
Yes, yeah.
If that makes sense. Like
that's what I've done.
Like that's why I've gone Trent and Robertson, because they are midfielders for arguably the best team in the league. I would say Man City can do better, but they are midfielders. And they're going to be better than, the forwards and stuff in that price range, per se.
No, I agree. I agree with you on that. I think personally, I said before, it's not a bad. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad team, but I'm just thinking that you are really banking on your back five. Your midfield is weakened. Or weak compared to a lot of teams, and you've got one striker in Werner. I think that you're going to be suffering if there aren't those clean sheets that you're banking on from Wolves and from Chelsea, and say Leeds do sneak a goal and it's a shock defeat for Liverpool. Yes, you could argue that a lot of people are going to have Liverpool defenders in their team, so it's going to be, it's going to be upsetting for a lot of people, including yourself. But a lot of people are going to have a little bit more of a stronger front line than you have. So,
well, this is going off my opinion. Like a lot of teams will have Spurs. I think that the players I don't have are Spurs, Southampton, and Mitrovic. Like I don't think Mitrovic's going to do great long term. I don't think Ings is going to do great long term, and I'd rather the money spread out. If Brewster gets a transfer, he's just going to be golden. And with my defence, like, okay, Bayern and Liverpool, they're fine, but Wolves and Chelsea, like, Wolves are just known for being a defensive team. So I went up to Vinagre to Saiz because I knew he was going to be guaranteed for 5 mil. You're going to get a nailed-on Wolves defender. Chelsea looking really strong. They just signed the Mendy goalkeeper, so that means their defence is going to be... They're not going to have Kepa in goal anymore.
They've signed him, have they?
Yeah, they've just confirmed it.
Oh.
So... Yeah,
what was this? What was that?
So they've signed Mendy, or whatever his name is. They've just confirmed the transfer.
God, who haven't they bought this year? I mean, I'm surprised Jadon Sancho hasn't gone over, because this is just amazing.
If I'm reading that correctly, they agreed terms. Yeah, well, let me just check Twitter. Yeah, so he's been confirmed. So now Kepa's out of the question. So that's why I've got... If I could, I would have Chilwell right now. I can't have Chilwell. That's why I've gone with Zuma. I'd rather have Zuma, Robertson than Van Dijk, Chilwell. Does that make sense? Or Thiago Silva, sorry. But Zuma is the nailed-on centre-back to play next to Thiago Silva. I don't know why people think Rudiger's going to play. He's not going to play alongside Thiago. It's going to be Zuma and Thiago. For 5 mil for now, I have a nailed-on centre-back for Chelsea. And then eventually I will upgrade him to Chilwell, because Chilwell is going to be insane for Chelsea. And then that's why, like, Souček's great for 5 mil. He's going to be like my 11th player. If Brewster gets transferred, then I'll switch him and Brewster around. And St. Maximin, I'm not... Okay, they got Fraser and Callum Wilson. I'm not sure if they're going to be insane, but for 5.5 mil, he's good for that price.
Yeah.
And then everyone else, you know, I got Fernandez, the talisman of Man United. I got Aubameyang. I'm not worried about Salah because I got double Liverpool defense, who are just midfielders. And I'll be getting Son for the KDB for game week 2. So I'll have the 2 Man United players that are going to go up the most in price. That's my thinking.
Okay.
And is it okay?
Yeah.
I think you're just deciding because you see too many names you don't like. You don't see.
No. I respect your opinion.
Maybe.
I might be blinkered. I would love. In fact, when I'm wrong, I will put my hands up and I'll say I am wrong.
Okay.
And I will. So come on Sunday night and rub my nose in it when I'm wrong.
Yeah.
That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Excellent. Are you wanting to predict some games, Crazy Jack? Because I really want to.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Excellent. The basic format is, obviously, we'll be running through each game in the chronological order of the game week. Myself, I will go first predicting, then it'll be Jason, then it'll be, obviously, the caller, in this case, Crazy Jack. I'll be revealing what the history suggests the scoreline will be, and also a bit of a fun fact, which is a common theme which has happened between this fixture over the last 6 fixtures. Those 6 fixtures can include any game whatsoever, including friendlies, cups, Premier League matches, you name it, any match possible. I also have, like I said, a bit of a trivia quiz around the Liverpool versus Leeds game. So shall we kick it off, Jace?
Yeah. 2 seconds.
What's that?
For some reason, there's a silly little bug. No, it's not crashed. It's just that the predictions website won't scroll on browser source. I don't know why. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't scroll down. So that's the most weirdest thing ever. And I can't see why it hasn't done that. So I'm going to have to load it up on the website. So give me 2 seconds and I'll do that. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, while we're waiting around, let's just say now, if you are enjoying tonight's stream, we have got, I think, something like 600-700 people watching. Just simply as Dredd is saying, hashtag like this stream. Why not tweet about us? Tell your friends that we are live. If you enjoy the content myself and Jason doing, why not tell people that are FPL loving fans to come join in the fun as well. Just sit back, relax, listen to us, have a bit of fun. Like I said, we're about to do the predictions in a minute, and then for about half an hour or so, we're only on until 8 o'clock. So we'll get a few callers on. We'll probably do like a 1 minute round, something like that, Jace, for a bit of fun. Because like I said, we're going to be going all day tomorrow. We're going to be going all day tomorrow. So please don't get offended that we're not going to be taking your calls, because I've got to get... It doesn't really matter why we've got to finish at 8 o'clock. But the point being is that tomorrow is when Jason, let's be brutally honest here, is going to be having a lot of fun. He's going to be having a lot of fun tomorrow between 9 and 8. Of course you are. You're going to be jumping in the Discord. You're going to be hearing people going absolutely mad about the fact that, oh my goodness, have you heard the rumour that Aubameyang has his leg and he's not going to be starting? Do I still keep him on? Some nonsense is going around there. So, it's all one of those things, really. So, yeah. What's this? Sushak saying, what about a somewhat differential front three of Werner, Kane, Wilson with Willian in the mid and Noah, Aubameyang and Salah? I think I play this game to the extent that I think that strikers like, I don't know, off the top of my head now, I can't even think, Danny Ings, for argument's sake, could possibly get the same kind of returns as Harry Kane, as a very simple example. I'm not suggesting Danny Ings is going to get golden boot. I still think Harry Kane could get golden boot this year. But I just think there's better value in other strikers. Like Jason says, it's like Andy says. Essentially, there's so much value in the strikers this year. I think you can put that money elsewhere, i.e. into the midfield areas and stuff. What do you think, Crazy Jack, on that thought process?
With strikers?
Strikers, yeah, being a lot more value in the strikers this year.
I mean...
Don't ask him, because he hasn't chosen.
I I don't see it. I just think there's just better midfielders.
But that's what I mean. You can have cheaper strikers, which will return as well as
like the only striker that I can see at like 6 mil around who's going to be a good at shout is Watkins, who's just joined Aston Villa.
Tell us about him.
He played for Brentford. He was insane for Brentford. There was the whole idea of BMW, and Brentford were just insane. I'm still amazed how they didn't get up. But Brentford, not Brentford. Watkins could be a really good player.
How much is he for Aston Villa?
6 mil.
Oh, he's coming at 6 mil. Has he? Do you think that Aston Villa have got the potential to get goals there?
Well, I mean, he's a great signing because before they had Samata and who's even the other striker? They didn't have a striker before, but now like they have a genuine good striker. And I rate Watkins over Mitrovic. Like Mitrovic had a lot of penalties, and more. I just feel more safer with Watkins, to be honest. But obviously, he's not playing game week 1. Saying that a good shout. If people are doing Mitrovic, you can switch him with. Yeah.
As a championship fan, Shajak Garg is saying, why is no one talking about Rodrigo for Leeds? I don't think he's going to get on at Leeds. It's going to be better than Bamford, I thought.
Yeah, he's going to be better, but he's come across. I don't know. Like, Leeds didn't have a striker. Like, Bamford missed, like, 20-odd chance. Like, Leeds were amazing, except up front. So, with Rodrigo now, they could be insane, but I can't speak on Rodrigo's part because he didn't play in the championship. I just know watching Leeds, it's just like it's going to struggle to score against them for obvious reasons. I know there's the talk, well, Ben White left now, are they going to be weaker? But, you know, they've got a better goalkeeper in now because Casilia was good, but he made way too many mistakes at times and let too many silly mistakes. And that's why Messi has jumped in now because he's just a solid keeper, and they've made some transfers in defence to boost on it. So, yeah, I reckon they're just going to be defensively strong, and they're going to do all right.
Josh 9 saying Watkins with Grealish behind him means goals. Grealish second most chances created last season behind De Bruyne, just didn't have the striker to finish the chances, but hopefully Watkins can, absolutely. Jason, in the words of Corn, are you ready?
Mate, I've been ready 5 minutes ago. I've just been letting you talk. So yeah, I'm ready to kick off this score predictor malarkey whenever you're ready, Steve-O. Starting with Crystal Palace versus Southampton, that amazing game that's going to be a goal fest for Danny Ings.
No, I think this is going to be actually quite a tightish game, although I do see Southampton coming out on top. Crystal Palace at home aren't particularly that great. Didn't they have some kind of record that they hadn't scored at home for X amount of games or something like that? I think that Zaha may pick up some form, but with his form, but I think Southampton are going to edge this Jace 2-1.
You think Crystal Palace will score?
Yeah, I think because of Zaha's form at the moment, and like I said, I agree with Crazy Jack. The Southampton aren't that great defensively, but I think Crystal Palace could score. Yes.
Crazy Jack.
1-1.
What's your thoughts? 1-1.
Yeah. And if I had to put a favourite, I would say Palace would win it.
Who would score first?
I could see Palace scoring, then Ings scoring. I can see Ings scoring this game, but I reckon Palace would score first. And if I was to say someone was going to win it, it would be Palace. And that's not me just saying because I haven't got McCarthy. I hope he scores loads, but no, I reckon 1-1.
I'm gonna go with the chat has swayed me. I'm gonna go with 2-0. That seems to be a very popular scoreline in the chat. Southampton 2, Crystal Palace 0. Danny Ings to get at least one return in that game.
Well, interesting you say it because that's exactly what the history says. 2-0 to Southampton. 3 times Southampton have won 0 away from home. 2 2-0s and 1 1-0. So you are right, Jace. There could be another clean sheet in there. What's the next game, Jace? It should be Fulham Arsenal.
Fulham Arsenal, and a
Do you know
bonus on which team will make the more fouls.
I personally think this actually could be actually tighter than what people think. Like I said, promoted teams do seem to, for the first 10 fixtures, put up a bit of a fight. Arsenal, if this was at home, this is why I'm struggling with the captaincy. If this was at home, I think Arsenal would win this really comfortably. But because it's at Fulham's ground at Craven Cottage, I think Arsenal are going to come out on top, but I think it's going to be a lot tighter than what people think. And I do think Fulham are going to score here. I'm going 2-1 to Arsenal, Jace.
I'm going to go one more. I'm going to go 3-1 to Arsenal.
Ooh, Crazy Jack.
Lacazette might even score.
2-0 Arsenal.
And who do you think will concede the most fouls, Jace? I think I put it as Fulham.
Yeah, I can see Fulham getting the most fouls in that game.
I will say, unless Fulham get a penalty, they will not score. I reckon that's the only way they're going to score, is through a penalty. I can see now David Luiz foul.
He's not playing.
He's not playing.
Injured.
It's 2-0. It's 2-0. Yeah, there we go. It's 2-0.
Well, the history is agreeing with Jason. Have you read the history already? It's saying exactly as Jason said, 3-1. Arsenal have scored 18 goals across 6 fixtures versus Fulham. The last 2, they've scored 9, including 5 goals away when these two last met in the Premier League. So they won 5-1 in the fixture. And let's just get out of the way. The history for the best captaincy is Aubameyang. He scored in the 2 fixtures. I didn't even realise he played for Flaming Arsenal when they were last in the Premier League. But Aubameyang, 3 goals, 1 assist. But he came off the bench in that 5-1 victory and got 2 goals and 1 assist. Oh. So maybe the omens are there. On to the next fixture then. I'm assuming it's Liverpool versus Leeds.
It's Liverpool versus Leeds, yes.
Oh. I'm agreeing with Crazy Jack. I think that Leeds are gonna they're gonna be no mugs here, and I think this is gonna be Liverpool don't look great, but I think this is gonna be a bit of a drab game, to be honest with you. 1-0, 2-0 to Liverpool. I've given 2 goals to Liverpool, so I've gone 2-0, Jace.
2-1.
2-1. You think? Oh, okay. You think they're going to concede? I
think they're going to concede. I really do. I really do. And I'm probably going to have at least 1, maybe 2, purely for their attacking potential in my team. But I do think, given an opportunity, I think Leeds could pinch a goal in this game. It could be one of those games where it's like 1-0 at half time. Liverpool get a second goal early in the second half. They then cruise the game out, knowing that they've got a bit of a cushion, and then Leeds just snatch a goal towards the end of the game. That's how I can see that sort of game going. Which team will have more possession? Oh, first of all, Crazy Jack, your thoughts?
2-0 Liverpool. I just can't see Leeds scoring, especially if Liverpool have the strong team. I can't see the Leeds scoring, especially away for them. I can't see that happening.
Yeah, the history is going the way of me and Crazy Jack. 2-0. There have been 2 3-1 victories across the last 6 fixtures, and there have also been 3 clean sheets across the last 6. So, is it West Ham Newcastle next, Jace?
No, but we haven't said which team will have more possession.
I think I put it as Liverpool.
I think I have as well.
It's not exactly difficult, is it?
I'm not even going to think about that. I'm not even going to think about that question. Yeah.
Semi-sweet should have made it difficult, these bonus questions. Yeah, West Ham Newcastle, yeah, Jace?
Spurs Everton.
Oh, right. Oh, it must be.
They're not in chronological order, unfortunately.
Ah, I see. Right, okay. Spurs versus Everton then. I think this is going to be a pretty meh game. I'm just going with a 1-0, Jace, to Tottenham.
This is a hard game, man. Like, because I think that this could either be a drab, like, uneventful game, or both teams could start off going at each other. I could see both teams possibly going at each other in this game. Exciting has been mentioned in the chat by Mike Venter. 3-2 has been mentioned twice. 2-1. 5-1?
Nah.
No way, man. Not 5-1. I think that it would... I think 3 goals in this game. And I'm going to go with another 2-1 victory. It's 2-1 to Spurs myself. Crazy Jack.
I think this is going to be a really good game, but I think it's going to be one of those games where like not a lot of goals are scored. It's just going to be back and forth. That's what I feel. This would be a hard one, to be honest. Spurs Everton. I would say, 2-1 Spurs.
Well, you two both agree with the history. 2-1.
I just did the thing where I held down on the player names, and I let go of it. Right, I thought, right, whoever I let go on will be my person who I think will score the first. Guess who it was?
Probably Son, Ali, Kane.
No,
it's gonna be someone random.
No,
James.
No,
Alan, Decore.
No,
Walcott.
No,
Doherty.
Yeah.
Who?
Matt Doherty.
Oh, Doherty. All right.
I reckon it'll be someone like Højbjerg now just scores it somehow.
Yeah.
They'll just land on his head from like 30 yards out and it'll go in.
Hopefully. Well, yeah, the history saying 2-1. Tottenham across 6 fixtures have scored a whopping 17 goals. However, the last 2, they've only scored 2 goals. The last fixture being 1-0 victory to them. Are the omens there? I put Son as first goal scorer, Jace, I think. What's the question? Is it first goal scorer?
Yeah, score first.
Yeah, I just put Son. Just to... Because I ain't got him or anything. I just know he'll do something. What's the next fixture?
Next fixture is West Brom versus Leicester.
I think it's going to be a party of the Hawthorns. Leicester are looking terrible at the moment. I'm saying 2 to West Brom. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And who you got to score first?
Vardy.
Oh, right. So they're going to come from behind?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Crazy Jack.
West Brom Leicester. 1-0 Leicester.
Oh, God. You don't sound confident in that. In the sense that it's not a great game.
I reckon it's just going to be an awful game.
Jason, you in agreement with Crazy?
I think that people are sleeping on Leicester. Even with Maddison injured, I think that Vardy can easily get himself something here. And if anyone's ballsy enough to go with him, I think he could get a brace. 2-0 to Leicester with Jamie Vardy being on the score sheet first. There we go.
Well, the history's going 1-1. West Brom have only won 1 out of the last 6, but there have been 3 draws across the last 6 fixtures in this fixture. 2 being 1-1 and 1 being 2-2. Next game, Jace.
Next game is West Ham versus Newcastle.
Right then, people are going to be like, WTF when I reveal my score.
I reckon this could be a good game.
Yeah, and that's why I think that, and with all the shenanigans going behind the scenes at West Ham and everything, I honestly think with the signings that Newcastle have made and everything, I've said 4-0, but I think Newcastle are. I think Callum Wilson's going to get on the score sheet. It's going to be that usual thing of like, I'm back in the Premier League. I'm back with the team. I'm happy. Yeah, maybe 4-1, 3-1, 4-1, 3-0, 4-1, something like that to Newcastle. Yeah, wasn't Newcastle better away from home as well? West Ham are useless at home. They hate playing at home, admittedly in front of fans. But with everything going on behind the scenes and everything, I honestly think that Newcastle, this could be the shock result of the weekend where people won't even be thinking about this game.
Callum Wilson.
I think Callum Wilson could come out.
You got him in your draft, Steve-o?
Yeah, he's on my team. Yeah, he's staying there. I think that Boona was the one that persuaded me, listening to what he said. And he's an England international. He's signed for Newcastle. He's going to have some. I've completely forgotten the blasted word. But the point being, he's going to have something to prove.
I don't know if he'll start.
Oh, really?
Oh, he'll start.
He'll start.
And I would say for that price range, he is the best option. If you're going for Mitrovic, you should get Callum Wilson. I reckon Callum Wilson's just a better pick.
Yeah, I'm. I like the Fraser Wilson maximum.
Interesting. Semi, did you predict? Sorry, Crazy Jack, did you predict this result? Sorry.
Oh, Newcastle West Ham, 2-0 Newcastle.
All right. Okay. So you don't expect West Ham to score then?
That's what I was saying. 2-0, 2-1. I could see it more likely being. Actually, no. Yeah, 2-1. I don't know about Newcastle's defense yet. Oh no, actually yes, because they haven't got Dubravka in goal. 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, Dubravka's not in goal. I don't know what this new guy's gonna be like. Apparently, he's not great, so it could be a goal.
I still think that there is possibly a chance that Wilson doesn't start the game.
Okay.
And I think he's 100% there, man. But
I would say, go on.
No, carry on.
I would say if Wilson doesn't start, he has more chance to get a goal in 30 minutes than Mitrovic has if you're starting him.
What, in 90?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you forget that Mitrovic, he had a very good start to the 18-19 season. Very good.
Okay. Okay, but how have Arsenal done in their last 3 games?
They got David Luiz out now, haven't they?
They've beaten both Man City and Liverpool.
All right, dude. Well, okay. It's fine. West Ham Newcastle. I think the game is going to be a pretty. I'm not going to go 4-0 to Newcastle. I'm probably going to go with a 2-1 to either team in this game, and I probably will give it to Newcastle purely because of the signings they've made.
2-0 was that, James?
2-1.
Well, it's interesting because what you said yesterday about the usage of this is that Paulie and Jacko have said that I need to look at the comments made by Steve Bruce about Wilson, and I may not want to go with that. So this may put a spanner in the works for me. However, to be honest, I may just downgrade. Just
do it, Steve-O, because you nailed. Don't listen to what people say in the chat about your team.
This is real talk. This isn't like, oh, you shouldn't be going for this player because he's useless.
Switch it off. Get off of
Twitter. Surprise! A certain website hasn't even updated it. Waste of time. So I will be more than happy to check out.
Just rumours, Steve-O. It's just
that
rumours.
News on Wilson. No, not when it's an actual from the manager himself. If he's saying, I don't think he's going to start, then I'm not going to doubt his word, and I think that I'd rather go with
Mitrovic.
Well, I could, in theory, downgrade him down to 4.5 and then upgrade Saka, for example, to somebody. Who knows? But anyway, the history's expected goals, though. 3-2 to Newcastle. There have been, funny enough, 2 3-2 victories away from home for Newcastle. 25 goals scored across the last 6 fixtures. 3 of the games have had 4 or more goals in, so it does look like there's going to be goals galore possibly in this fixture. We've got 2 more fixtures left, Jace. What are those 2?
Brighton versus Chelsea.
This is either going to be a...
You don't want Matt Ryan in your team.
Well, yeah. Welcome to the Premier League. This is who we are.
It's going to be a pummeling
kind of game. It could be one of those where it's welcome to the Premier League. This is what we're about, or it could be.
I got a feeling it's going to do that.
We're not gonna mess about here. You ain't going to be in for an easy ride. So, I'm going on.
I'm expecting minimum 3-0.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. I'm expecting 3-1. I do think Brighton may score. I'm I'm going with 3-1, Jace.
Hello?
So Crazy Jack, you're thinking 3-0.
Hello?
Oh, good. He's
Oh, wait.
is he gone? Crazy,
No,
can you hear?
Yeah, he's here, man. He's here.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's going on then?
Right. Yeah. So what were you saying, Steve-O? What your prediction is?
3-1 to Chelsea.
3-1. Okay. I think minimum. I think there's going to be 2 goals in this game for Chelsea. I'm not really convinced that Brighton are going to be able to get anything out of it. I'm going to go with 3-0 to Chelsea. 3-0, a straight 3-0 victory.
Yeah, that's what I was going to go for.
Looking on
with Brighton having more shots. No, I'm joking.
No.
I'm just looking on the.
I reckon they'll get
Newcastle
the third. They'll get 3 goals.
And they're a lot of the. And they're saying a lot of the pundits and everything are all saying that Wilson's going to start. Now, admittedly, that isn't what Steve Bruce is saying. I will find that in 2 seconds. But a lot of them are all thinking that Wilson will start versus Newcastle. So I'll find out the quotes in a minute. So, Jace, you were saying, what was your prediction, sorry, for Chelsea?
3-0 Chelsea. And welcome to the Premier League. Brighton was here last season, says Coolio 2 Foots. No, the reason Steve-O was saying welcome to the Premier League was to the new signings.
Yes.
To Chelsea, not to Brighton, who were in the Premier League last season.
The history saying 2-1 to Chelsea, despite Chelsea winning, have won 4 out of the last 6, scoring 11 goals. The last 2 at Brighton have been 1-1. So, not the greatest of omens for Chelsea. Then finally, Sheffield United versus Wolves, drab game. I'm going 1-1. My only
0-0
draw
or 1-0 either
that
way.
I predicted 1-1 Sheffield United versus Wolves.
Could be the first draw that I've predicted today. 1-1 is a good one. I'm going to go 0-0.
No. Oh, Crazy Jack.
I don't know. I reckon this is going to be the most boring game because they're just going to be 0-0. If I was going to pick it, if I was going to pick a team to win, it'd be Wolves. But
at least we agree on something, eh, Jack?
Yeah, no, it's just going to be. This is going to be a really bad game.
You two have predicted the same score lines in basically essentially the last 5 games. 2-1, 2-1, 2-0, 1-0, 2-1, 2-1, 0-0, 0-0, 3-0, 3-0. You're just copying Jason, Crazy?
No, I would say great minds think alike, but he hasn't got Meslier in his team, so...
Get off the Meslier train, mate. Come on.
Just to finish off with the history, it's saying 2-0 to Wolves. There have been 5 clean sheets in this fixture, 3 for Wolves and 2 for Sheffield United. Now, that trivia quiz, Jason. So listen up, everybody. Got a bit of a trivia quiz on the Liverpool versus...
Oh, God. It's probably like, when was the last time this happened or something like that? It's probably years ago.
No, it's from the year 2016, specifically the 29th of November 2016. So back then, this was during a League Cup game.
Oh, and God!
Out of the 15 that participated in the match, so the 11 plus the 14 plus the 3 subs, 5 Liverpool players are still at the club to this day. Which 5 players
participated in that game?
And participated in that game.
What? And how many is there? 5.
Whether they were 16. Sub or first team, there are 5 players.
16. That's 4 years ago.
Milner.
Sorry, Jason. Crazy Jack seems to be answering for you again.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. I'll give him one. He needs a helping hand for this. It seems.
Okay. No. Okay, so
I'll give you a clue.
Salah.
Tracy Jack's just giving you the answer to one.
Milner, Salah.
Salah, no. We'll give you 10. We'll give you 10 answers.
10
Jason,
chances. So. Fucking hell. Sorry.
50p.
Are they still in the team right now?
Right.
One of them isn't.
One of them isn't. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Okay. So we got Milner. We know that one. When did Henderson sign? When did Henderson sign for Liverpool? Henderson?
Nope.
No?
That's
No.
2 attempts.
Oh, freaking hell.
Oh, there's another 50p. I can hear this.
No, I said frickin' hell. I said frickin' hell, man. Right. Current Liverpool players. This is a good question. You got me literally.
You've got
Someone's
8 guesses
googling
left.
it. Someone's googling it. I heard some typing.
Yeah, don't Google it.
Jack.
Don't cheat.
I'm loading up the Liverpool squad right now.
Firmino.
Fantasy.
Firmino.
No.
Firmino. No.
No. I was shocked at one of them. That's a bit of a clue. I was shocked at one, and there was another player. No, in fact, I was shocked at 2, but one of them I was like, "What? How is that even possible?" But this particular player did play.
Sturridge.
He's not at the team.
Oh shit! Sorry, no. Is this?
I'm sorry, Jake. So we'll be all right. We've got 6 more guesses. 6 more guesses. Come on. 6 more guesses for 4 players.
I hate Liverpool so much. I should have just said I don't want to answer this.
2 of them are first teamers in this day and age, and one of them is, he can play for the first team, but usually on the subs bench. But he can play first team. 6 guesses.
One of them used to be. It was like so. Lallana was in it, right?
I've no idea, mate. But Lallana doesn't play for Liverpool.
No, but
anymore.
didn't you say that? Oh, it's current right this season.
Right now, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just like trying to think back in 2016 who's playing for Liverpool. Matip.
Nope.
No?
Wow.
Fuck's sake.
You got 5 guesses for 4. It is, like I said, 29. Go for it, because we'll be here all day. Go for it.
I know. I like how I gave him the one he got so far. As well.
Exactly, yeah. So James Milner was one of them.
Yeah, okay. Give me 30 seconds.
Can I guess one, or shall I wait for it?
Come on, Jace. We'll be here all night, otherwise. We
I
then till 8 o'clock.
If it's starting 11, there's 2 clear names I would see, surely, based on their age.
Yeah, I think starting 11, Jace. Specifically,
I feel like one of them would have just joined. Yeah, no, but that's what I mean. You said 2.
Okay, so someone's been around. When did thingy Chamberlain? When did he sign from Arsenal? That must
2
have
years?
been-
No, a year ago. That was only last year.
No, really?
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was only last year.
Yeah.
Because the season's gone on for so long. And while Jason's debating about this, basically, there's nothing on Steve Bruce saying anything about.
I tell you what, just put me out of my misery. I just do not know.
All right, can I guess 4 names then?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
All right. I would say Robertson, Wijnaldum, Fabinho, and Shaqiri.
You got one of them.
Damn. Which one was this? Shaqiri.
No, Wijnaldum.
Wijnaldum. Yeah.
That was
The other 3 were Origi,
Balls.
Mane, and now this is the one where I was like, blimey, Trent Alexander-Arnold. He would have been what, 16?
really? Oh, he must have been on a youth player coming on playing the cup then.
Yeah. He must have been. Yeah.
I was going to say
20.
Trent, but I thought straight away, like, I'm not going to say Trent because he's back in 2016. I didn't think he would.
So there we are.
Hey!
It took 15 minutes, but.
Oh, did Lovren play
there
in
we
that
have
game?
it, everybody. We can
That's
now.
a question. Did
Who? Sorry.
Lovren play in that game?
I can find out. Jason, if you want to just answer a few questions, and I will find out the exact first team for you, Crazy Jack.
Okay. So looking at the chat.
Anybody send money in?
Right. So yeah, it's people just basically just saying about players. Trent, Shaqiri, Jason. Don't forget to click save. I click save. Don't worry. Allison, no, he hasn't been there that long. What are we guessing? We were guessing the 2016 Cup game between Leeds and Liverpool. What was it? What's 10? What was it? 10 or 6?
Well, the other 6. The other 6 were...
6 starting players that played in that game that are still playing for Liverpool right now.
So the rest of the team were Mignolet in goal. Oh, by the way, Trent got an assist in that game. So Mignolet in goal, Lucas Levi, whatever, Clavan, Moreno, someone called Ajaria, never heard of him, Stewart, Emre Can, Woodburn, and someone called Grujic came on as a sub. So Woodburn came on as a sub, and so did Grujic.
I am going to return the favour next week, Steve-O, by finding a really obscure quiz question for you.
Okay. Fair enough. There we are.
Thanks for that. How many more subs? Dejo in the chat says, how many more subs to 5k? I'll tell you, let you know. Probably lost about 100 viewers. Me trying to take 10 minutes to try and guess a few. We're 100. We're 100 subs. We're 100 subs away. Do you wanna plug us, Steve-O?
Yeah, go for it. If you're enjoying the stream right now, hit that like button. It will help us in the algorithm. And then, of course, we are on the road to 5,000 subs. If you are one of those 100, however many people are watching us, if that totals up to 100 and you hadn't hit the subscribe button, simply hit that subscribe button. Let's get there by tomorrow, 11 o'clock. It'd be great to be getting to 5,000 by the deadline tomorrow, because it's going to be chaos, and we and Jason are going to be bringing you a lot of content tomorrow. Should we bring on some 1 minute round callers, Jason? We've got 40 minutes to go. Crazy Jack, any final thoughts before we let you go? Really do appreciate you coming on. It was great fun.
Just stick with the teams you've built now. I wouldn't bother switching last minute now.
Play your own game, Crazy Jack, right?
Yeah. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but sometimes they're wrong.
But everyone else is wrong. If it's not your opinion, they're wrong.
Yeah,
remember that, guys.
It's fine. Just make sure if you have a plan, just stick with it.
Crazy Jack, a lot of respect to you, man, for sticking with your plan. Don't deviate from it. Yeah, thanks for coming on, buddy.
Cheers,
I appreciate it. And no hard feelings, no personal hard feelings. If
personal anything in here, isn't there?
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah.
See you Sunday, mate.
Yeah, see you. Thank you.
Yeah, see you. Dude. Take care.
Bye.
There we go, Crazy Jack. Everybody playing the game slightly different. So who are we bringing on, Stevie?
Whoever you want to bring on, my friend.
Stevie
I want to
G.
do research.
I haven't seen Stevie G before. Stevie G, you're live on the air with myself and Steve-O. How on earth are you this evening?
Hello, guys. How are you doing?
Oh, doing brilliant. Thank you, Stevie. Are you new to the Discord?
New to the Discord. I've been listening to you for 2 years now. 2 years? Yeah, early days listening to Steve-O go crazy in his bedroom.
Nearly swore then, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I've already broken that.
Oh, wow.
So, Stevie, whereabouts are you from, mate? Leeds. All right. Have you got any Leeds players in your team?
No.
You're not thinking of Meslier?
I spend all my time talking to Leeds fans, mate. None of them think they're going to do anything. Not for the first 5 games.
Oh, right. Well, maybe you can have a chat with someone we know.
Maybe think they might beat Sheffield United. That's about it. That's all they're hoping for. Maybe Fulham. But apart from that, they're really concerned.
Stevie, have you posted your team very quickly? Have you posted your team in this live team screenshots channel?
Oh, I can do. Yeah, I can do. 2 minutes.
Well, if not, no, don't worry. But if you've got a question you want to ask, that's fire away.
No. Well, I'm one of the bench boost idiots, unfortunately.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hey!
Why are you deciding to be a bench boost idiot?
Well, my main rival, he did it last year, and I spent the entire year chasing him.
How did he do?
I beat him in the end, actually. I did all right. About 500k, but I started out at 4 million.
Did you catch him on your chips then? Did you catch him on your bench boost by any chance?
I catched him by mainly listening to Steve-O and taking Jason's picks.
Hey! Oh, you got a friend in me, Stevie G.
Well, you just seem to be one of them lucky people. So I posted my team in the screenshot. Have a look.
I am a jammy person, Stevie. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, well, I need some of that look. But I remember watching you for the first time. I think you were... Was it your wedding, Jason?
Yes.
Yeah, and on some weird road trip somewhere,
yeah. Yeah, I do some random stuff every now and again. I was actually thinking of doing some sort of like cryptic, mind-bending, psychological short video for Steve-O with me spinning a coin on a desk and it's slowing down in slow motion and then having Steve-O's face kind of looking in bewilderment as it lands and then looking a panning shot at me going, doing the old wink that he does, just to give him a bit of, just give him food for thought. Because Steve-O, believe it or not, he thinks he knows what I'm doing with my team.
And what are you doing, Jason? Or are you not revealing that?
It's in this envelope. Well, this piece of paper here, my friend.
It's in that envelope, apparently. He apparently knows exactly what I'm doing with my team. But anyway, enough of me. This is your team. McCarthy, Alexander-Arnold, Maitland-Niles, Azpilicueta, Barnes, Aubameyang, Ward-Prowse, Havertz, St. Maximin, Wilson and Kane. Like it. I like it. Maitland-Niles, he played really well in the Charity Shield. He's been pretty good pre-season, hasn't he?
He's been excellent, and I think Maitland-Niles. I just preferred him. Tierney, I just can't get behind Tierney. I don't know why.
So looking at that team, I can't really say much in terms of where I would look to drop someone. I mean, you've got really interesting players. Ward-Prowse is good. Barnes could do well for you. Leicester, if they do get a goal or so, you would expect him to be involved somewhere down the line. Azpilicueta, tried and tested in the Premier League against Brighton, who I don't think will score in that game. So clean sheet potential there and an assist. Karen Wilson, rumours circulating around about whether he'll start or not. But it's a risk that a lot of people are willing to take, Steve-O being one of them. Yeah, great team. Great teammate.
Yeah, I like Newcastle. We'll see on Sunday, won't we, pal? But when I'm sat there with 26 points and I can't work out why, then we'll know it was a bad idea.
Do you need to bench boost with that team? Do you need to bench boost with that team would be the question. Because that team looks good without a bench boost.
Oh, yeah, of course you're doing that. But yeah.
It looks good without a bench boost. And I'm thinking Saiss, best at a best 6 points. 12.
I definitely want Martial. I definitely want Rashford.
Right, I'm telling you.
I definitely want Kevin De Bruyne. And all three of them I'm going to bring in just with a wild card week 2.
Saiss, Dyer and Adams. I'm predicting from those 3 players, I think your bench boost would probably get you 15 points, 16 points max. Your bench. You're happy with 16 points?
Honestly, last season I spent 5 or 6 weeks painfully planning for it, and I just got, making the transfers, losing value, and I just thought this year, get it out of the way.
Oh, right. Did you not do it on the double game week?
Not last year, no.
No.
No, I did it sometime over the Christmas period. I can't remember exactly when, but I've always majored on Man City players, and I play against one other fella. I'm not really interested how I do overall.
Right.
I've been playing since 1998. I think was the first time I did fantasy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hey, old
well,
school.
you had to send it in by post.
Yeah, that was the old days, man. Yeah, I remember that. I can remember it, but I never actually knew anything about it. It was one of these epitome things that I just thought, oh, it's for old people to play. Like when I was younger, I was just
honestly, I gave up on FPL for the last time I had a team. I had Ronaldo and that other Man U player, the other Portuguese guy, and they were my two mainstays. So, Nani, I had Ronaldo and Nani also. And then I switched off. I've had a family, I've got kids, and then I tuned in and caught Steve-O at about 7 o'clock in the morning, being a complete lunatic, cursing everybody, and I just thought, yeah, this guy can deal with this guy,
It's real,
when was
isn't
that?
it?
Sorry.
That it was one. I'm sure it was about maybe just before last season.
In the morning.
Yeah, sometime in the morning. It was just a random stream, and I worked shifts like you, and I caught it, and I listened to it, and I thought, well, he's crazy, isn't he? But he's got some good points.
He's mental. He's mental, but he says a thing or two every now and again. Yeah, I just love it when Steve-O goes off the chain crazy. Like, it's brilliant.
Well, I think we're the same. I think we've both got fathers who support Burnley or are from Burnley. And I'm sure it's bred into us, to be honest.
I'm sure, I can't remember who. There was a regular in the chat that said, I think FPL Maestro said, I can't wait to hear the Salah rant. And it will end up being something worse to the effect of, why is it when I don't own him, he decides to score a hat-trick versus Leeds? But if I'd have owned him, he would have done nothing the whole time that I owned him through Project Restart. He got me absolute nothing, blah, 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 blah. It's written in the stars, but that's why I've got Mane, just to cover that. Just that case, but I'm just a quick one.
Go on.
Just a quick one, Jace. If I've just tweeted the Newcastle correspondent from Planet FPL, but if I feel that Callum Wilson isn't going to start, then my team is going to be a 4-4-2. Robertson, Alexander-Arnold, Egan, Doherty, the same midfield of Saka, Aubameyang, Mane, St. Max, and then it's just Werner and Ings up top. In fact, ironically, I'm looking at that team thinking, you know what? I think it looks better than a 3-4-3.
Right, there you go. 4-4-2.
So, yeah,
but no, I just want to say thank you so much. You've been listening to the show for 2 years and you've recently come onto Discord. Very quick question. Why now? Why join our Discord now? We had it last year. What's changed for you?
I'm about as technical as Steve-O. I've been looking at Discord and messing around with it for weeks. I still don't understand it completely.
It's not as technically...
Honestly, well, like I said, I've got 2 kids. I have a family, and I work for a living. All weird shifts. So I can catch morning ones. I catch the odd nighttime one. But honestly, you guys, fabulous show. You really keep me entertained.
Thank you, man.
That's the whole point. Just a bit of fun.
It's always a bit of fun.
The best thing about you two is you're down to earth. Yeah, Jason, you're a bit southern, but you're really down to earth, the two of you, and you do some really good work.
Southern?
So, keep it up.
A bit southern.
Funny winding you up.
Well, I've been called worse.
Take care, fellas. All right,
get on with it.
Stevie, cheers, mate.
Cheers,
all right, take care, fellas. Bye.
Right. 30
First
minutes,
time I've been
Jake.
called
Let's
southern.
see if we can do 30 callers in 30 minutes.
Oh, God, here we go.
1 minute round.
Lewis Kirkby, ready? 3, 2, 1. Lewis Kirkby, you're live on the show. How are you doing, buddy? Got 30 seconds from now. No, 1 minute. Go, boom.
Hello, how are you doing, lads?
Well, that's 40 seconds.
Right.
You look like you're copying my team, Lewis. So,
oh, really?
Fraud.
What do you want to know? What do you want to ask us, mate?
I just wanted to come on just to basically show my team, and I think I'm locked in now with that, really.
Okay, for everybody listening to audio, it's McCarthy, Vinagre, Saliba, Lewis, Aubameyang, Havertz, Maximin, Mane, Werner, Ings, Wilson. Oh, Mane again.
Yeah.
You're confident then, are you? Tomorrow morning with Jason, it's not going to be, oh God, I've changed it all completely.
No, definitely not. I think I'm set with that. And my FPL app isn't working, so even if I wasn't confident, I don't like it takes effort for me to change it now because I don't like using the web app. I like using the actual app, and it's not loading for me and a few other people. So yeah, and there's 2.5 million in the bank on that as well. So game week 2, so game week 2, what I'm planning is Wilson, depending on his form, but I'm planning either one of Ings to probably Wilson, but Wilson to Martial, and then Mane straight out for Bruno, which leaves me 1.5 in the bank as well. So the week after, and then Alba to KDB, and then there'll be like 1.5 million in the bank. So I'll probably just sell Saint Maximin and get Foden or someone like that in. And Taylor and Lewis have got really good rotation fixtures, so I'm going to keep them for a long time and keep rotating them as well. So all I need really is Vinagre and Saliba to nail a spot in the team and keep starting for me, and the team's set, literally.
What's your information on Lewis? Is he going to be nailed in that team? Is he going to start?
I assume so, because they don't have a left back at all. They don't have any left backs, and I'm pretty sure he's had a bit of a pre-season with Norwich, so I think he's match fit. And yeah, I reckon he'll start. He's a good little player, Lewis. I liked him when he was playing for Norwich, so yeah, I think he's decent.
Triple Toon Bamiami, says Joe.
Yeah. Well, only for game week 1 anyway. I was looking at that and thinking, wow, triple Newcastle, but it is only for the first week, and West Ham are in a shambles at the moment, so
could be the shock results, like Steve-O said. It could be. He could be ahead of the curve there on Wilson as well. I think if he gets a goal or two, Wilson, he's going to be a bandwagon, isn't he?
100%. His record against West Ham's incredible as well. Are
you confident he'll start? Because I'm a bit now. Paulie's put it in my mind.
I don't know. You see, those quotes he was on about before with Steve Bruce, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him, honestly. But I don't think it'd be an issue if I get any sort of inclination to say that he won't be starting, because it's an easy swap to Mitrovic or even Calvert-Lewin, because I can still get Calvert-Lewin in or someone like that, and then still swap to Martial with the money in the bank.
There is an outside chance.
So I've got a lot of flexibility with that, especially that position anyway. So
there's an outside chance that your entire back three may not start.
I know. I was thinking of that. There's a chance that 4 of them players might not start. So Wilson, Lewis, Saliba, Vinagre, they might all not start. But I was on Twitter earlier and I seen a quote. Well, someone was tweeting about a quote that Nuno put out saying that Vinagre is pretty much set to start the game, which is all I needed really for me to put him in my team over Sice. And he was also talking about that Marcel bloke, that new left-footed defender. Yeah, he was saying that basically, obviously, what most managers say really, needs time to settle in. Yeah, needs time to settle in. He'll have to adjust to the tactics and the team and the squad, etc., and the new league. So basically, that means to me, Vinagre starting, Marcel's on the bench for now.
Fair enough, Lewis. Thank you for your time, man, for coming on.
Yeah, excellent. Cool.
Lovely. Thanks a lot, lads.
Cheers. Cool.
I'll be on tomorrow.
Lewis. Yeah, see you tomorrow, man. See you tomorrow.
Yeah,
see you tomorrow. Bye. God, can you believe it? We are literally, the clock is ticking, Steve-O. The clock is ticking. We've
26 minutes. I'm not even thinking about the main clock I'm talking about today. 26
FPL
minutes.
FPL Anderson. Let's bring him on. 1 second. FPL Anderson, good evening. You're live on air. How you doing, buddy?
Good night, you.
Yeah, I'm great, dude. I'm great. What have you got to say about your team? Or do you got a question to ask us?
Yeah, just my fifth midfielder, mate. I'm just a bit unsure of. So I've gone for Curtis Jones as a 4.5.
You're really quiet, Anderson. Are you whispering at the moment?
Yeah, I've just put my lad to bed, mate.
Oh, right. Do you want us to get you on in a minute then?
Yeah, give us 5 minutes, mate. I'll come back.
Okay, mate, no worries. Let's bring on Jarvis. Jarvis007. Jarvis, good evening. Are you there?
Yeah, hi, how are you?
Hi, Jarvis. I'm good, buddy. How about yourself? Hi, Jarvis. Could you just mute the stream for me? Can you mute the stream? I'm hearing myself back 3 times. Jarvis, you there, man?
Yeah, I'm there.
Can you just mute the stream, mate?
Yeah.
How's it going, man? Where are you from, Jarvis?
I'm from India.
India, okay. And have you posted your team in the team screen or the live stream screenshots?
Yeah, I had posted my team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, talk to me. What's your question you want to ask?
Like I had made 2 teams, and this was my second team, and I took some risks here. So I wanted to know your opinions about this team.
Jarvis, have you posted it in the Rate My Team, or have you posted it in your live stream
Yeah.
screenshots?
I have posted it at 10:48 p.m.
10:48. Okay, so that's what's
it was Indian time. Sorry.
If you put it in Rate My Team, you have, haven't you? I bet you have.
Yeah, I have posted my team.
You put it in the wrong channel, man.
No, I have posted in Rate My Team.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Let's get your team up. So, Steve-O.
Like, this is my plan B team, actually.
What's the question? Come on, James. We've got to go off there in a minute.
What's the question?
We're trying to get the team up. We'll be saying, see you later, guys. Cheers for the laughs and everything. Come on, let's bring on Ziyech.
Could this team work for me? I just want to, or can this team go further?
Batshuayi up front.
Yeah, in my idea, I'll switch Salah to De Bruyne. 10.5, I'll switch Son to Marcus Rashford, and Aubameyang to Bruno Fernandes. And Rodrigo Batshuayi remains the same. I don't know. I don't have money to upgrade them.
Yeah, bring him on. Right, let's bring on Ziyech. Ziyech, this out. That's another complaint to you, Jason. I can't believe I was taken off. Shut up. Ziyech, this is out. Tell us. What do you want to know? Quick.
Oh, God.
Is that Ziyech or Jason? Nope, he's not there. Right, bring on the next.
Give him a second. Get Anderson back. Here we go. Anderson. Oh, God, this is unbelievable. This is. Anderson, are you there? Anderson!
I am back.
Welcome back. Talk
Thank
to
you.
me.
Sorry about that. Little one was kicking and screaming.
Oh, that's all right, man. It's all right.
No, we're all good, mate. I'm all sorted. I think I'm pretty much settled. It's just, like I say, it's that 5th midfielder. Trying to get all the price points right so that you can manoeuvre within a 2 transfer move. I think I'm pretty happy and settled there now.
Why Jones, though? What makes you want to go with him?
Because I'll probably switch to a 4-4-2 next week. But
Jones isn't going to start, is he? He's not going to...
I'm not so fussed if he doesn't start, but I think he will start getting minutes.
Surely you want to maximise the amount of points you can get, even if it's 2 points. I mean, Jones won't even get a single point, let alone 2.
I don't really know who else to go for, because at the minute...
For 5.5?
4.5. Basuma wasn't.
Oliver Burke.
Burke in it. That seems to be the bandwagon.
Basuma of Brighton. Stevens of Brighton. Basuma seems like a good shout. Oliver Burke, see people banging on about him last night. I've got him in my team.
They were the 3 I was looking at. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, the team is nearly spot on, really. It's just that Curtis Jones is not going to nail a spot in the Liverpool team this year. He's going to get a handful of minutes at best. You're probably going to be getting players off your bench every single time you play him. Not for me. I think I would probably go with, like Steve said, one of Basuma, Stevens, or Burke, who seems to be the most talks about 4.5 at the moment in Discord, anyway, at least.
I even had a look at Decore out and having Norwood in from Sheffield United. But I think I prefer Decore.
I think Decore is out of the 2 players that have, if you said Norwood or Decore, it'd be Decore for me.
He's more explosive, isn't he?
I mean, they're the means to an end, aren't they? To have the fact you've got Kane, Werner, Salah, Aubameyang. I mean, it's the best of the picks that you can get. I mean, The rest of your team's fine, mate. I think that. So just, Jones out, someone else in.
Sorted. I'll get that done.
Cheers, Anderson, mate. You're a star. Thank you for doing all you do, mate. And I'll speak to you at the weekend.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I'll speak to you both later, mate.
See you later, guys. Jarizok. Should we get Jarizok in? Jarizok, good evening. Are you there, man?
Yep, I'm here. Hi, guys.
Blame it now. Someone can actually use Discord properly, Jace. Hello, what's your question to myself and Jason?
It's a question to you, Steve-O. I too have been watching Planet FPL, and my plan is to have Wood come off the bench for weeks 2 onward. I'm just wondering if you think it's a good idea. You know more about how he'll do than I do.
But from a Burnley point of view, look, at the end of the day, Chris Wood is going to be our highest goal scorer. He's going to be getting the most points for Burnley. I think that James makes a very valid point, and so does Suj, about the fact that there's a chance that he could get another 15 to 18 goal a season this year. If you're confident in Burnley attack, then yeah, you've got a really, really good plan. Me, as a Burnley fan, never, ever optimistic when it comes to Burnley. If I just quickly look at our fixtures for a split second, I would say that, like I said, what was it? Chris Wood had, what was it, Jason, 50% or something like that involvement in our goals last season, or something
surprise me if
ridiculously
it's
high.
high.
Yeah.
It was like high 40s, I think.
Yeah, so he was regarding goals wise, and if we look at our fixtures here for Burnley, you have got, obviously without the Man United fixture, of course, Leicester away. I don't think we'll score there. Southampton at home, yeah, there's a chance. Newcastle, West Brom, Tottenham. I think Chris Wood at 6.5. Along with Callum Wilson is a very, very good opportunity, but don't be expecting double-digit hauls. I think that you're looking at your standard 1 goal a game, yeah, whereas someone like Callum Wilson could get a hat-trick against someone like West Ham.
How much is Calvert-Lewin?
7.
He's 7.
Yeah.
I could probably go to him, but
if you
I don't know.
could stretch to Calvert-Lewin, that's someone that I think won't be feeding off scraps. I think he'll have a lot more service this year. And I think that it's going to be interesting to see how the dynamic shifts in that strike force. That would people play 3 up front. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Calvert-Lewin, Werner, and
Martial
Wilson.
for me.
Or Martial. One of the 3. Have the two mediums, and then sort of premium end striker supporting them at the 3. But I think that team it doesn't really need much changing to it, to be honest with you. Nketiah,
it's had enough changing, to be honest.
Nketiah is the biggest risk there in that team.
Yeah, but he'll be going to Martial game week 2, so it's just for one week.
Yeah, it's a 1 week.
Excellent.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, thanks for the answer. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, you
Cheers,
too, my
Joey.
friend.
Cheers, dude.
See you guys.
Chaos tomorrow.
Right, we bring on Nepali Gamer. I don't think we spoke to him before. Nepali Gamer, how are you, dude?
Yeah, I'm fine, man.
Another Discord user that seems to know how everything works. Good morning.
Good evening here, man.
Good evening. What do you want to ask myself and Jason?
Just made a team. I don't know. I'm just new to FPL, so I want to know if Bergwijn and Fraser are good.
Bergwijn and Fraser?
Yeah.
Fraser. Oh.
Bergwijn and Fraser.
I'm not sure about Fraser. I might send him to Sussex, maybe. What in the substitute? My draft.
It sounds like you've got one of those scare electric RC cars flying around your microphone. I can just about hear you. Bergwijn and Fraser are...
Bye.
Hello.
Right.
Bye.
Yeah, it's just to talk about your team, the Parley Game, if you're watching.
Bye.
It's it's just needing, my opinion is tweaking the Bergwijn Fraser pick. Bergwijn for me isn't guaranteed minutes, especially with the Spurs congestion of fixtures. Fraser's brand straight new into the Newcastle team. We don't know. I think out of the two, Bergwijn would be the one I'll be getting out, swapping him out. How much is Bergwijn? Is he 7?
6.57, yeah.
6.57. Like I'd be looking elsewhere there at that price point, really. But yeah, let's move on with the show and bring in Joya.
14 minutes.
Joya, good evening, Joya. How you doing?
Jason.
7.5.
Forget
That's
it.
the Greenwood placeholder. Joya, good evening. Are you there, man? No, he's not.
No. Right, next.
Oh, no, he is there. He is. Joya, are you there, man? Joya.
We're all listening on the screen.
3, 2, 1. Can you hear us? Oh.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
There we go. Where you from, dude?
I'm from Dubai.
Oh, cool. Okay. How's life in Dubai, man? All good?
All good. I mean, I've been listening to you guys. Really excited.
Cool. It's the first time in Discord and first time on the show.
I'm just trying to get a hang of this, yeah?
Yeah, it's fine, dude. It's fine. Have you posted your team in the live stream screenshots by any chance?
Yeah, I've done that.
What's your question?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a question as of yet. I mean, just like to listen to you guys and take some input.
Just want to listen to our opinion on your team.
Yeah, I mean, it's matching. I mean, whatever I've seen from you guys. I mean, I heard from you guys. I think I can.
It's about as I said to my friend.
It's
Mr.
about
Reed,
as safe can be, mate.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can add. I would just stick with it. In fact, to be honest with you,
I'm just
again,
taking the safe way right now. I mean, I'm just trying to see. I don't want to make any changes as of now. But the challenge will be in Gameweek 3.
Yes, I think the team is pretty much what Jason's team's going to end up like being, to be honest with you, Jace. So, yeah, it's safety all round. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. And I think, nothing I can add, Jace.
I think, no, good team, solid team, mate. You don't need to get second opinions on this. This is a team that anyone with a level head would be happy with fielding. There's no risks in this team. There's important players to a lot of their teams here.
Perfect. I think Game Week 3, I'm going to move out Salah and Auba and get in Manchester. Yeah. That'll be, I think, Greenwood and that's what I'm going to do.
Brilliant. Thank you, Joya.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. That's brilliant. That was dread.
There's the plan. There's the plan. Bringing the Manchester assets and Salah and Aubameyang get a hat trick this weekend, and it's like, I don't want to get rid of him.
We need to bring Benji in because he was waiting in the other day, and we didn't get him in, but we're going to get him in now. Benji,
get him in now.
He's a bit of a crazy Discord guy. How you doing, man?
Good. Crazy. What do you mean?
He spends every time I go into Discord. You're just in Discord in the Hangouts. It's just like it's like you chill in the Hangouts, man. No, I'm just saying. It's just like I always seem to see you in there.
Yeah, I mean, good community. I hang out with intelligent people that come on and we talk football.
That's good, man.
Talking football, your team is looking fantastic. 4-3-3. I think it looks on paper superb.
Yeah.
Let me find it, Benji. Sorry, carry on.
I have to give credit to Theo. He helped me out because I had this sort of message in my head that I can get John Joe Kenny instead of Digne and then spread that money elsewhere. And it's like, I need to know first if he's going to start. I asked Theo, and basically he was like, "No, don't be stupid." And I kind of just from there was like, "Okay, I'm going to think out this team properly instead of just."
Whoa, this team is good, man. This team is good,
and I have 4 million in the bank.
What? That's because you don't have Salah in your team.
So this plan that everyone keeps talking about, I don't really necessarily have a plan, right? So to get in a Man United player, I can take out Wilson, get Martial. I can take out Ings and get to Martial. I can take out Saint Maximin and get to Rashford. And the biggest thing is if Aguero starts popping off, I can actually go to from Wilson to Aguero if I downgrade Aubameyang to a City player, or even to Fernandes. Either one.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So and I'm kind of just set up with the mindset of I have the flexibility to go to any player that I want to. By game week 2-3, we'll know sort of who's the big boys. But
how do you feel about not having Mohamed Salah in your team? Are you worried?
I am worried, but I've got to stick to my guns because I'm basically setting my game weeks up for 4 to 5 because that's when I'm sort of planning on wildcarding around the area because the transfer window ends. We go on to an international break once the transfer window ends, and then we come back. So I'm thinking maybe if Sancho comes in, he's 10 million. I'm gonna need that wild card to bring him in. Like, to me, Sancho is one of the best wingers, and if he comes in, I'm gonna want to have him. So and I can just realign the defense and bring in Mane back in anyway if I need to bring him back in after the first 4 or 5 game weeks, or Salah. So it's not the end of the world.
Brilliant,
I'm going to be wildcarding anyway.
Brilliant.
So
it's a brilliant team, and you got 4 million in the bank.
Yeah, 4 million.
Oh, that is just ridiculous. In a game that we are scrimping and saving to try and squeeze in popular players, to have 4 million in the bank with those names. I mean, the only difference I would do in this team, and it's a completely such a sideways move, would be Pulisic to Havertz. That'd be the only thing I would do. Yeah.
I'm taking the risk personally.
Because I think Pulisic might be not 100%.
I want him for the Liverpool game. That's just for me. Like, me personally, what he did to Liverpool last year, see him doing it again. Like, the way he got him behind Alexander-Arnold, it's like we haven't seen that.
Not considered.
So, yeah.
Maybe Jamie Vardy in for Wilson, because, I don't know, but could you afford that?
I can afford that, but it would jeopardize me
Jamie
getting
Vardy in for Wilson,
player.
Man. That's such a good...
It would jeopardize me getting a United player. I wouldn't be able to get Martial or Rashford. That's the problem.
I know, but you could go down from Vardy to Rashford. No, you can't, because he's midfielder now.
Martial. I could go
Martial.
From,
you could go Vardy to Martial.
And I think Wilson's going to get a hat trick against West Ham. I looked at his stats. Out of the 8 appearances he's made against West Ham, he scored 7 goals. Last year, he scored 2 goals at West Ham Stadium. The history says it, that he has something in for West Ham. He's going to bag goals. So,
don't ignore the history. No, Benji, absolutely spot on, mate. Absolutely spot on. The fact that you've gone without Salah and you're not regretting it, boom, headshot. See you tomorrow.
Agreed.
See you tomorrow.
Cheers, Benji.
One more caller, Jace.
Who's been waiting the longest? Got any names in there you've seen?
There's about 40 people in there.
Let's scroll up and find someone.
Pepe, Nectar, Sal 700. These are names I've never. Silco. I've never seen these names before.
Mate, it's
Tom
literally
Simon?
a case of just. No, I think he's only just joined. We'll get in. Hustlin' Hulk. I think I've seen him in there for a little while. Hustlin' Hulk, good evening. Are you there?
Hi.
How are you doing, man?
Pretty good.
Whereabouts you from?
Barbados. Yeah.
Dude, how's it going from Paradise? How's it hanging, man?
It's pretty good. Deadline day is approaching and everybody is up in the air, man. People are just, this transfer season has been crazy.
When I think of Barbados, I think of people relaxing with a cocktail on the beach. Life is just slowed right down. There's no pressures. There's no worry.
I'm checking the FPL injury list.
Are you calm, Hustling Hulk?
I'm okay for now. I'm just waiting. My hands are sweating, man. I need this game week to be over already.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my team. I posted my team. Yeah.
Okay, I'll find it.
What's the question?
My question is, okay, I have a lot of things going on in my head. I just heard the guy say something about Wilson scoring against West Ham and so on. But in terms of my captaincy, right now I have Mane. I could switch him out to go Salah, and then in a couple game weeks later, get in my Man City and my Man United players. Does it make sense now to have any of those blank players in the team now?
If the players that you've got to play in game week 1 can do all right, then yeah. Have you seen the team, Jason? I can't see
it's on the screen. He's posted it in the Rate My Team channel, not in the screenshot channel for the stream. But I found it. He's got 1.5 million in the bank.
Yeah.
His team is McCarthy, Walker-Peters, Burr, Alexander-Arnold, Justin, Mane captain, Aubameyang, Maximin, Ings, Wilson, and Werner. It's just Burr that stands out like a sore thumb in that team.
Yeah. Burr.
Yeah, Burr. I saw some.
He won't start, mate.
He won't. Are you sure? I saw some stuff that may have said that he might.
No, he won't play, mate.
No.
He won't.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so I can find someone else to put in there.
Yeah.
Any suggestions?
Well, Mitchell at 4 million looks like he's almost certainly going to start.
The only one, really. Yeah.
Mitchell, Crystal Palace.
Probably him. Yes. Yeah. Just as a one-off.
Can they keep a clean sheet though?
They can. Will they though? I doubt it. Ings is in too much form. Shea Adams in too much form. I can't see. I mean, we'd all.
Is Branthwaite for? He is, isn't he?
He won't start.
I think so. I think so.
I don't think there's. Have any nailed 4.0s? Anyone in chat now? I don't think there is there? They're all like.
So it's only Mitchell. Mitchell's the only one.
Mitchell's the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had Armstrong in the team as well, but I heard he picked up a knock. So that kind of switched up everything that I was thinking. But right now, I think I may make 2 changes, if anything, maybe Burr, and switch that captaincy to either. I believe Ings is going to do well. Is going to do well to me.
Nice.
And either him. I'm thinking of a differential captain for this first game week instead of going with everything that everyone's doing. Aubameyang or Salah. I'm thinking maybe TAA or Wilson even.
Well,
just to shake it up a bit.
He got an assist when he was 16 years old against Leeds, so why not when he's 20? Who knows? Who knows?
Okay. I'm really enjoying the chat you guys are having. So thanks for the support. And I'm looking to get in the top 1,000 this year, I hope.
Oh, brilliant.
Hustling,
I think
man.
we all are.
Aim high. Top 500, mate.
Yeah.
Top 500.
Yeah, I have a couple leagues. I have my own league, and I'm in a pay league as well. So we have a lot of action in Barbados. That's the truth. A lot of followers.
Excellent.
Legend. Hustling, man. Thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate it. You're a legend. Cheers, dude.
Thanks. Go United!
Yay! Right, cheers, dude. Right. Steve-O, we've gone through the callers. Right, listen. Was he a West Ham United fan?
I'm just taking the mic up.
Oh, right. Okay, I was going to say. No, so essentially, guys, Steve-O's going to have to go. We're going to have to go off in a moment. But it's important that we let you guys know what the schedule is tomorrow. So I will be going live at 9 a.m. all the way up through to the deadline tomorrow. And then Steve-O will be taking over from me. At what time did you say? 12:15?
Yeah, about 20 past 12, something like that. Yeah.
For the Arsenal Fulham game, and then is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we've got the a little break, and then we'll be back for the evening game at 5:15. So yes, it'll be a bit of an action-packed day tomorrow of streams. So if you haven't managed to get on today or this evening, then you're free tomorrow to come on. Please do so. It'll be a bit of a meltdown. I'll probably announce my team some point during tomorrow, but I'm actually got some really interesting thoughts that I've got out of tonight's stream that I'm going to look and play with, because I might just kind of... What? It's not in there, dude. It's not in there.
You know.
There's nothing written in there. It's just empty. And then as soon as you see what I do, you're going to write down and scribble it, aren't you?
And then I'm sure this will... Screenshot time.
Screenshot time, hey! So essentially, guys... it's just going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much. If you are new here, lots of people that watch our show are not subscribed. I'm going to milk this because we're trying to get 5,000 subscribers, and we are now 80 subscribers away. 80 subscribers away from 5,000 subscribers. Can you help us reach our goal for tomorrow lunchtime to get 5,000? That's great. Hit the notification bell if you haven't already done so. Please check out our Discord. It's very active. Lots of people, almost 2,000 people in there now. Chatting FPL, talking, and just basically just having a good time. Melting down, essentially. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on the usual social media. Twitter is our main thing, at Elite FPL. Steve-O, it's nearly bedtime for you. Tomorrow, anything? Bedtime, are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Yes, I'm actually really looking forward to going on when I go on my break tomorrow, and just literally just putting on my phone and watching what I can of the stream, and then I'll be able to listen to so essentially I'll be able to listen to probably the first half hour and the last half an hour. That's what I'm looking forward to, and then it's
the last half hour is going to be ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculous. We're going to have to get some epic music playing. For the last half an hour of the stream. I think it's gonna be something special. But yeah, guys, you've been awesome. Everyone in the waiting room, I'm sorry if you haven't been able to get on, but we will get you on at some point. Don't you worry. Hopefully tomorrow. And guys, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. See you, Steve-O.
Cheers, Jace. Cheers, everybody.
Give him a wave, Steve-O.
Bye-bye.
There he is. He's
Bye.
waving.